We are 3 episodes into Rick and Morty Season 4, and as expected, Rick and Morty did not disappoint with this 3rd episode, entitled One Crew Over the Truculent Morty. And on this video, I'm gonna be discussing a couple of Easter eggs and references that you may have missed on this episode. Number 1. Arby's. In the very first scene, an Arby's bag flies by the camera, and you can see the logo loud and proud. Apparently, Rick likes Arby's more than Carrie and Morty up a sheer cliff face on his hover chair. At number 2. Indiana Jones. The entire opening scene is heavily inspired by Indiana Jones, from the booby-trapped darts to the container full of snakes that drops over Rick and Morty's heads. Number 3. HeistCon. HeistCon is a parody of Comic Con, including the registration process that causes Rick so much frustration. HeistCon has its own Hall H. Number 4. Catherine Alpha Jones. Morty excitedly notes that there's a signing with Catherine's Alpha through Omega Joneses at this HeistCon. This is a reference to Catherine Zeta Jones. Fun fact, Zeta is the 6th letter of the Greek alphabet, not the last like you might think. Number 5. Baby Driver. Rick calls Morty his getaway driver with Asperger's, which seems to be a reference to the 2017 movie Baby Driver, as some people have speculated that the movie's protagonist has Asperger's. Number 6. Ocean's 11. It probably goes without saying that this entire episode is one big reference to the heist genre, and the Ocean's 11 series in particular. Number 7. Truculent. One member of Rick's initial crew is Truculent, a monster truck driving vampire. This is an obvious reference to Dracula. Number 8. Rip off Doctor Strange. Rick tells his lab coat to, quote, rip off Doctor Strange, a reference to the Marvel character whose magical cloak can act of its own accord. Number 9. Crystal Skull. Here we have another Indiana Jones reference, though not to anyone's favorite movie in the series. Many Indiana Jones fans pretend that 2008 revival Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull didn't exist. It feels fitting that Rick casually chucks the object in the garbage once his plan is complete. Number 10. Abe Lincoln's head. You can see Abraham Lincoln's head being carried in a large cylinder full of liquid during HeistCon, and this is definitely normal Abraham Lincoln, not Abradolf Linkler from Season 1, Episode 11, Rick's Sea Business. Number 11. Festus. This member of Rick's second crew is named Festus, a reference to the Greek god of fire, metalworking, blacksmithing, and sculpture. This character also vaguely resembles the Marvel version of the character Thor. And also, another fun fact, if you didn't notice, when he is forging a weapon, you can actually see Rick and Morty themselves in the weapon. Number 12. Elon Musk. Elon Musk was in fact voiced by Elon Musk. The famous entrepreneur even made a veiled reference to his guest appearance on the show back in March, when he mysteriously changed his Twitter name to Elon Musk. Number 13. David Lynch's hastily contrived bullshit. Rick is apparently not a big fan of David Lynch movies, which tend to be full of surreal randomness, or as Rick put it, contrived bullshit. Number 14. Minecraft. This actually isn't the first time that Minecraft is referenced or is used as an Easter egg in Rick and Morty. Well, in this episode, Rick starts to play Minecraft while he waits to go on with his plan. Number 15. Pick your planet. Earth isn't the only planet Heistbot has captured. Among its other conquests are Flump, which is just a giant butt, possibly related to the butt-filled alternative dimension seen in Season 1, Episode 10, Close Encounters of the Rick Kind, and one that's called Fran Drescher, a reference to actress Fran Drescher. Number 16. History of New York podcast. The podcast that Morty subscribes to during the random montage is called History of New York. It is not a real podcast. And last but not least, number 17, the episode title. The episode title, One Crew Over the Truculent Morty, is a reference to the 1962 novel and celebrated 1975 film, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Tell me, did you notice all of these references or Easter eggs? Which one didn't you get? Don't forget to leave your opinion in the comment section below. Thanks for watching the video. And remember that if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave your like, share this video, and also, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content. This has been All Around.